As you can see in the picture, the October 13th, 2019 full moon will be a fulfillment of the Genesis chapter 15, verses 10 to 15, 400-year prophecy. Take a good look at the picture, very much so. That woman there, she's a prophetess, and look behind her. Look at what's behind her. This is all information God gave to prove the point of what He's been showing me. Just like for the first time on October 6th, just 7 days before this full moon, for the first time in the history of URL Rap Battle Leagues, for the first time they're coming to Philadelphia, which will also be a fulfillment of Philippians, of Revelation, I believe it's chapter 3, the Church of Philadelphia. First time ever coming with Cassidy. Cassidy is one of the only rappers ever to say no to the Illuminati. And Cassidy is one of the only rappers ever to rap from the stage. Summer Jam, he rapped about Jesus Christ. Nobody ever had the guts to do that. Also, that battle Goods. On my other channel, the spiritual channel, I've been keeping a track of this. The battle he battled Goods, that word is in the Bible. It has to do with when they left Egypt. They were told to take all their goods. All of this stuff is prophetic to you. You guys may not see it, but remember, if you were living in the Bible times and Jesus Christ walked up to you and said, I am the Son of God, I've come here to liberate God's people, you would have said, aren't you the carpenter's son? What are you talking about? So you would have thought he was just an average guy or whatever until he started doing miracles, and you maybe would have thought twice. Again, look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. The orange moon, I told you, especially when Trump came out, they were saying, why is his face orange? I also explained that. A lot of this stuff is prophetic, and you really need to know the 400-year prophecy and what's going on with that and what that means, and the promise of God to come and release His people. That's Matthew chapter 25. But He told you He wasn't coming until the end of the 400 years. That's Genesis 15, 10 to 15. Matthew 25, verses 26 to 46. It's tons of other information I do put in the video. The video is like 2.5 hours long. Put a lot of video things in there as well. You definitely want to get it, read it to wake up. But God is moving with all His people, just like He did. You got to really understand, even if when they were in Babylon and they got captured and they were in Babylon in the days of Daniel, the same thing, you would have been looking at those people like they're nobody. They were overthrown. Same thing they're saying about them now. It's the same stuff they're saying about them now. They're overthrown. They used to be a great people. They're nobody now. They have no history. They said the same thing before, and then He rose them back up. That's what this moon is all about. And even another thing I'll tell you, up in the sky, you guys don't know about the Cepheus constellation. Well, it's the Cepheus star. It's the Cepheus star system. That's all about this moon. A lot of you guys don't know about Andromeda. This is where this full moon is going to take place. That's about the person that was chained but was released, and it connected to Cepheus. This is why Jesus called Peter Cephas. So you guys don't know those. I kept telling you, got to know the stars above you. It's not bubblegum astrology. It's prophecies that are going on, and any beginning has an ending. Anything that God puts in captivity will be released. If He didn't release it, He wouldn't be a merciful God. So it's that serious. I strongly suggest you get this information. Took a lot of research. It's over 2.5 hours long. You'll see it all. That confirmation of Prophetess Bola. Notice she's wearing an orange even on her head covering. Y'all don't know how important the head covering is, because this goes back to the Apostle Paul. See, a lot of times when a prophet is speaking, they're going in inspiration. And she is speaking about the moon's then. You understand when she did that prophecy. Just look at what she's wearing on her arm. Look at the same black that's on the black that you see in these pictures. This is God. So take it very seriously. I also explained what this moon is really about. This moon is going to come in just 8 days. Less than 8 days. Right in harmony with Philadelphia, the Church of Philadelphia. You remember when Pope Francis came to Philadelphia? Philadelphia has always been a focal point of this country. In fact, a lot of the Constitution is connected to Philadelphia. I think that cracked bell is in Philadelphia. That's also a prophetic bell, that cracked bell. It's all about the freedom of these people. And everybody knows. And anybody that has secret knowledge knows. This is why he had that Saul on and where he stood. I can show you another picture of Abraham Lincoln that's basically standing essentially the same way with the two soldiers by the side of him. They know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. And I'm trying to wake you up because one thing you can do right now, you can pull your Bible out, Genesis chapter 15, and read verses 10 to 15. Because he said when it comes time for him to release those people, just like he did in Babylon, he destroyed that country, Babylon, and he released his people. Now, when you read Revelation chapter 17 and Revelation 18, you see the exact same thing going on. So I'm not wrong. You might be wrong, but I'm not wrong. But you have an opportunity to wake up and find out what you need to do so that destruction doesn't befall you. Again, get the video, tells you how to do it in the description box.